Integrity, when you tell something, that's what it is, and you do it. Honesty is you be as honest as you can. Everything in this world is not perfect. Everything is not perfect. But when I tell someone, yeah, this is going to be a beautiful mango, it's fantastic, and I've been cutting them all day and they've been fantastic, and the customer cuts it up and it's no good. It's got a black spot in the middle. I did the best I could. I just have to replace it, Okay, hard work, 7 days a week, baby. Just go, go, go. People come in, they said they've had a great time. We're doing such a good job. It's so good to see your kids and your grandchildren here. All those positives, when you go on the computer and you see things over and over and over, I can never live up to all the hype and all the good things they say. And then a guy comes in today, both of us teared up a little bit, and we're both working for the same goal of making his wife live. This week, his wife was diagnosed with cancer, and he just come back after looking up in the computer, and he looked me in the eye and says, "You're gonna help me save my wife's life." And he bought a bunch of guanabana. And that's the most rewarding of anything we can do. It's my life's goal to tell everybody that I can, eat healthy food, stuff that's grown with no diseases, stuff that's been taken care of properly. Make sure that you eat vegetables and you eat fruit. Drive by the Burger Kings. I have a different view from most people who survived Hurricane Andrew. 8 days before Hurricane Andrew, I went to my mother's house to put a license plate on her car, and I discovered her murdered in her house. And I find my mom murdered, and it really changed everything you think about as far as everything. And then 8 days later, Hurricane Andrew destroyed all the property, physical things that I built in my life to that point, except for this store, where my farm store is. And all of that stuff didn't matter. It just didn't matter. My family was safe and healthy, and we just chugged along and rebuilt and redid and rebuilt the store and opened up. We opened up 4 weeks after Hurricane Andrew. Well, this is not a job, this is life. And life is not easy as well as fantastic. We started at 7. Sometimes I get here a little later. I live my life 24/7, this place here. When I go home, I'm on my farm. And I have it's the same 110 to 125 hours a week, and I watch a couple minutes of TV. We entertain our customers with fruit. It's the strangest thing. We're like artists. My son is like an artist displaying. He's learned from me how to display fruit and more pile it up and make it full and beautiful. To do a piece of art with fruit and vegetables is what we do. I'm open every day of the year except for after Labor Day. We started closing. Did every day of the year for 41 years. Sometimes things will break, equipment breaks, ice cream machines break, and it's my job to make sure all that stuff is fixed and my customers don't have to wait for very long for us to get things running again. And that's what makes me nervous and aggravated the worst, when my customers have to wait and we're not getting to them as fast as we can. And the combination of everything is what we've taken on. My family understands what I want, and they understand that they want the same thing. And my employees feel it too, and they want to make sure it's all doing good. And that's the challenge of making sure that we get it like we want it so everybody can see the best we can be. And then sometimes we get too many customers and we can't be the best we can be. And it's a real challenge to deal with that emotionally, because we want to take care of everybody the same way. I've had people ask me, what would I do if I wasn't doing Robert is Here? It could not be done. I will always, it's in me since I was 6 years old. I bought a first piece of property when I was 14, 10 acres with a house and a car. Robert is Here, let me do that. Robert is Here, let me do something that's never been done in the world, and it can't be done again. But if I had another job to do, I would like to toy and sell used cars. When I was a little kid, my dad was farming, and the salesman told him we weren't able to sell his cucumbers. So he was going to dump them. And Dad said, no, don't dump my cucumbers. He needed the boxes for the next harvest because he had no money at all to buy boxes. So he went to the broker, got his 400 bushel of cucumbers, brought them back to the farm, dumped them out, picked them full of new cucumbers, brought them back to the broker. And that was on a Thursday, Friday. And the next Saturday, that same week, that Saturday, he was thinking maybe I ought to send Robert outside and sell a few cucumbers over here on the corner. Well, they put me on the corner with a few boxes of cucumbers on top of a piece of plywood, and absolutely nobody stopped. So the next day, they figured maybe no one saw me here. So he put up two great big signs, one on each side of me, spray painted Robert is Here on these signs, letting people know that I was here. Well, I sold out by 11 o'clock and walked home. My house is about a mile down the road on the farm. Started doing that every weekend until the Christmas break. Christmas break, I worked every day throughout the whole Christmas holiday. And then after Christmas holiday, my mom set it up so the school bus would drop me off right on the corner. I walk across the street and gather the money that people have been shopping at my little store. Mom would set it up in the morning, and then I'd wait on customers myself after school. And then it just snowballed over and over. So that's how we got to start.